I'm joined by junior Daniel Clater here on the Millbrook boys basketball team. Back on the hardwood, how does that feel as a junior, just getting back out there and bouncing, dribbling, and shooting the ball around?
It feels good. I've been battling some injuries through the fall, so just getting back and being with my teammates. Didn't get to see a lot of the guys at fall workouts because they're playing football, so just being back together, just building our chemistry, it feels good.
I know Coach Green mentioned sticking the team together through travel, what have you. How huge is that, just keeping the group together during the offseason when it comes to getting the regular season up and running?
I mean, the regular season, obviously it's about your training, but that bond that you build when you have teammates in the same hotel, same rooms, when we stay together, just eating out together, that just brings us together, and it helps it just correlates to the floor, just knowing what each other are going to do, just chemistry.
What really stands out about this group to you early on?
That we're young, we have a lot of underclassmen, and we have strong upperclassmen and good leaders, and we just want to win.
All around, it seems like this team has a lot of competition from senior all the way down to underclassmen. Take me through the talent that you have on this team and just the drive under Coach Green to be so successful and just putting your best foot forward.
Well, no matter our age, freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, we all come in and we're just ready to work. So with Coach Green, if we just buy in, listen to the system, there's not much else we can do except win. So just being ready to work every day, it just brings us together, and we're just win.
And just what stands out to you another season in high school basketball? And in this area, high school basketball is huge. Just playing in this area, what's that like?
It's great. It's just all the kids know each other, so it's like a fun competition basically. Off the court we can be friends, but when we step on the court, it's just everybody knows you just got to handle business, and it's fun knowing that we play with kids that we hang out with out of school, and just seeing each other on the same court going to battle. It's just fun.
What are you excited for most going into this season?
Just being finally an upperclassman on varsity. I played varsity my sophomore year, but finally being able to take more of a leader role and just helping the young guys learn our system.
How huge is that, taking on that responsibility and just coaching the younger guys when needed?
Well, it's just being a leader, and that's what we needed. We didn't have a lot of that last 2 years, so it's just being a leader and helping the younger guys and watching them grow. It makes everybody better.
Should be a lot of fun. Millbrook boys basketball set to tip off the season in just a little while. Daniel Clater, really appreciate your time and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
From an athlete on the gridiron, translating into the hardwood court when it comes to Millbrook boys basketball, Rome Johnson. First and foremost, you had one great season. Just a lot of respect from what I saw out of you and what you were able to bring as a receiver. So congratulations. And how's it feel just being back out, Millbrook basketball, just the transition? You don't really get a break in between, just from one sport to the next, or do you like that?
It feels pretty good. The conditioning is way different, but I'm getting used to it, being back playing basketball.
Football, you have snaps, you're running routes and stuff, then you have that pause. Basketball is sort of like down and back unless there's a foul or a timeout. What's the difference from the gridiron to the hardwood when it comes to little stuff like that?
The difference is that basketball is more like fast-paced and you're always moving. Football is like you have like a little break between plays and stuff, and you get like a little breathing time, but basketball is like way different.
How does that help you when it comes to putting your best and staying conditioned and everything from that aspect to be the best athlete that you can be?
It helps me stay conditioned, and just like for the long run, it just helps me get better at my game and helps me perform like how I perform.
What's the chemistry on the hardwood, being with Keon and Riley, who came over from the football field as well into basketball season?
The chemistry is up there because, like, obviously football, and we built like a chemistry there, and I hope that it continues through the basketball season.
And just in terms of the rest of the squad, What do you like out of this squad early on so far as the team just got selected not that long ago?
I like our drive to compete and our hard work and our team spirit.
And how huge is it having Coach Green that he wants to set you up in the best position to win, and it seems like there's just a lot of team buy-in from that aspect.
Yeah, Coach Green's a good coach. He likes to keep us grinding. He likes our hard work. He wants us to play the best of our abilities, and he's overall a good coach.
What's the excitement going into this season, knowing how huge the level of competition is around here with the amount of community support and what have you going into this season?
I'm excited, and I think that we have good competition. I can't wait for the season to go.
My man Rome Johnson joining me. Millbrook boys basketball set to tip off in just a little while. Certainly appreciate your time, Rome, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
From the gridiron to the hardwood, Keon Lewis joining me as he hops on to Millbrook Pioneers basketball as a junior. First and foremost, looked very good out there on the gridiron, just flipping right into basketball season. What's that transition like, not really getting much of a break, or is that something you like?
It's something I like because it keeps my body moving, keeps it flowing, and it just keeps me ready just for anything.
You were the quarterback for Millbrook football. Now, hopping into basketball, sort of, I would imagine different body parts are getting worked and stuff, but just overall, what's that transition from the gridiron to the fast pace of the basketball court in a sense? If you could just walk me through that.
It's definitely a big difference because at quarterback, I don't really move too much, but I move, but basketball is just fast pace, always running.
And I know when it comes to football, I could see you turn on the jets there when needed, taking off and running. So I would assume that helps in terms of the transition as well.
Mm-hmm. It helps some, but being outside, fresh air, it's definitely easier to breathe and stamina-wise.
So what's it like just getting back together with the team, and just how's the atmosphere early on?
It feels good. I feel like it's been forever, but it's only been 3 months. But, yeah.
So just Coach Green, his third season here at Millbrook with the boys. Obviously, he's putting in a system that it seems like a lot of you are buying into. How huge is that with the buy-in and trying to put your best foot forward in order to be the most successful?
No, it's definitely huge because if everyone buys in and everyone dedicated to basketball, we should play better.
And just it seems like I was talking to Daniel earlier how there are some younger guys who are taking roles in this team as well, and I would imagine you and Daniel are being leaders on this team in a sense, just coaching the younger guys. How huge is that sort of the spread of you have some seniors, juniors, sophomores that are making contributions to this program?
It's definitely huge because starting as a freshman, it's easy to build chemistry with the people now, and future on you'll be better with them.
And just overall, what are you looking forward to most? Because I know when it comes to basketball in this area, the competition is high and intense.
Just having a winning season and giving it our best.
Keon Lewis, there you have it. The Millbrook boys basketball team set to tip off their season in just a little bit. Always appreciate your time, my friend. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Now joined by the head coach of the Millbrook boys basketball team, Erick Green Sr. Always a pleasure catching up with Coach Erick Green. And, Coach, Happy New Year, my friend.
Hey, man, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. You know, the best sports announcer around town. So it's my pleasure to be here.
Just take us through last season. I know some success. What do you take out of last season going into this year early on?
Man, you know, I had a plan when I came here. I knew my first year was going to be rough. Just making some changes, some adjustments, getting kids used to the system. The second year, man, the kids got comfortable. They understand me a little bit better, and they know what the goal and the purpose is. So, you know, I'm looking for this third year to be very successful and very exciting for the fans.
When it comes to implementing your system, what you're trying to run with the group of returners you have coming back, how huge is that they know what you expect going into this season?
People probably think I'm crazy, but the kids have to learn close to 40 plays. I don't spend a lot of time drawing up plays unless it's something I see in a game that needs to be drawn up. But I always tell kids we'll be prepared, and I try to prepare these kids for everything that they'll see on the court, and we always have plays for them. And we also have defensive schemes that they have to learn and have to get used to. So, we spend a lot of time, man, with the X's and O's and execution. So the kids are really, got comfortable and understand what we're trying to accomplish. So I think, we're going to be very, very exciting to watch.
What was the offseason like for you and your squad?
The good thing is we stuck together. We had a couple kids go play travel ball somewhere else, but the majority of the team stuck together. We played travel ball in the D.C., Maryland, and Northern Virginia area. Played and get some good competition, and it helped us get better. It helped us bond, and the kids learned to understand team basketball. I don't need one kid thinking he's going to get 30 points a night. That's not the team that we are. We're a team that we're going to share this basketball, and the kids believe in each other. So that's what makes it exciting to watch.
And going into keeping this team together when it comes to a high school basketball season, how huge is that you kept your team together, most of them, and going around playing competitive basketball at the travel level?
Well, at the travel level, everybody's trying to get that scholarship. Reality is, man, the game has changed. There's more foreign players coming over now getting scholarships. There's these big tournaments like EYBL, Adidas Gauntlet. Those are for the special kids that really got talent, and, they have separated. Everything else is just, man, it's just like an extension of Parks and Rec basketball. And it really, like I said, man, if you're not playing in those high levels, your chances of playing college basketball at the Division I levels is slim. And I had that conversation with our kids as the fact that, hey, don't always think that you have to play Division I basketball to be successful. Let's just work our tails off and go out here and hope we can catch a coach's eye at the Division II, Division III, or junior college level, and that's the plan. We're just looking to try to help these kids out and let them live their dream of one day playing college basketball.
Just take me through, I know it's early on, the team just getting selected, but take me through your squad, who you have and who really stands out to you so far.
Well, our returners we have Riley Baker coming back, Keon Lewis, and we got Daniel Clater. They played a big part last year of our team success. And then we have guys like Isaiah, who is really going to surprise a lot of people. He's really grown. And then we have man, you caught me a little bit. I don't have my roster with me, man. But we have, I told you, Isaiah Charles, and then Braylon. Braylon's going to be our post player. She get lots of minutes this year. And also we got Keenan. And Keenan's going to surprise you. And also Rome Johnson. Really be on the lookout because, in my opinion, Keenan and Rome could be the two best point guards in the area. They're fast. They can handle the ball. They make good decisions. They can get to the rim. So they're going to play. Them two are going to play a very big part in our program's success. And it's good because both of them's talent level is about the same. And that way, just either of them on the court running the show, it gives us a lot of confidence and a lot of speed, a lot of good things that can help us win big games.
Keon, Riley, and Rome all coming off the football field. What's the benefit? Because they were pretty explosive on the football field from what I saw this season for the Millbrook Pioneers, but just translating that to the basketball season and how you like your team to play. What's the benefit seeing them straight off the football field into basketball with how successful they can be?
I guess the benefit of it is the fact that they're stronger, and they got a confidence built up. Right now I can be honest with you, their shooting's terrible. Like I said, being 4 months away from shooting the basketball, that takes its toll. And so, as you could hear, they're in the gym right now. We're getting a lot of shots up, and that's all we're doing. They'll be okay. They'll be fine. Give them a couple games. They get the touch back because they were shooting the ball extremely well in the off season. So once we get their confidence back in shooting the basketball, all three of them can put up buckets. So that's the good thing.
I know last year having Kyle Arthur on your team was a huge asset. Are there ways you're looking to replace him since he graduated out, in a sense?
Man, Cal brought so much to the table. He was our quiet leader. You talking about hustle. Honestly, you ain't going to replace that, for real. I mean, that kid gave it to you night in, night out, just played hard, and, he's a coach's dream. I'll be honest. He was my heart and soul to our team. Brooks did a great job, but Cal really, really gave it to you both ends of the court. Didn't say a word. He knew his role, and he accepted his role, and he played extremely hard. And we're going to miss him. I can't replace that. I just got to try to ask the kid to step up and give me some of that.
So, Coach, I know year in and year out on the boys' side, the competition when it comes to basketball is pretty big. And you see from the crowd and the attendance how big the support is. Just what are you looking forward to most about getting your kids back into this upcoming season that's just a little bit down the road from the start of the regular season and just playing in a competitive district like this in this area?
Well, when I came in, 3 years ago, like I said, I took over the team. That first year, it's always rough, man. You can't make everybody happy, and you're just trying to change the culture to what you wanted or what I wanted. So that took a while. This group here, they've been with me, and they understand. They really are starting to get the culture, the hard work. I want everybody working hard. I want everybody not being afraid to dive on the floor for loose balls, to get up in people's faces and play good aggressive defense. So we've grown. We've got to that level, and I think that's going to be a separation part of us this year. That third year, that growth year where you're starting to see the success and, the hard work that they've put in, they're starting to see some rewards from it. We want to be a different style team this year. We want to be that team that, we're gonna be all over the floor. If I already told the kids, if you can't be all over this floor, hustling, getting after it, playing that Cal Arthur defense, you ain't gonna play. There's other kids behind you that will do it. So, that's what we're looking for. That's what that's how we're gonna play. And like I said, man, we have a lot of weapons this year. The district is a solid district. James Wood, they're big. They got some shooters. You look at Hanley, Hanley. Hanley's got, they're deep in every position. A lot of returners, a lot of experience, and they're the top dog, man. I mean, right now on paper, you probably got them as the number one team in the state. So just like I tell my kids, man, when you get opportunities like that to play those type teams, hey, that's the time to show what you're capable of. And so I look at that game as a game to come in and show what we've worked so hard for, and try to just upset them. And like all the teams in the district, I wish them the best of luck. Sharando, good solid team. Coach Williams always got them ready, so you never have to worry about that. That's going to be a tough game. So it's fun. I think it's going to be a great season. I hope the community comes out and supports our local boys high school basketball programs, and let's have some fun and some success.
When the community hears the name Erick Green, and there's a tremendous amount of respect for both your son and you, but referring to you, I know just from what I've seen in my time communicating with you, you only expect nothing but the best. And when it comes to your team and what you're setting and what you're implementing and what you've told me, how huge is that buy-in is starting to come in and bring positive things to this program?
Well, my culture is about life lessons. Everything we do, from practice, it's about working hard. It's about preparation. It's about being ready for the task at hand, and then reaping, being humble and reaping the rewards. And like with me, the kids would tell you, I'm always about their behavior. I'm always on them about behavior, being respectful, and just having patience. Things will come your way, but you got to put the work in. You can't just lay around thinking good things are coming. No, you got to get out and go get those good things. And I've been fortunate, to have kids that have been very successful in their sports careers. I don't think, people tell me all the time, Green, you're a one percenter. You got 4 kids playing college Division I sports. He said, tell me other people in the United States, other families in the United States who've accomplished that. And it's probably less than 1%. So I understand that. I am blessed. I give thanks to the Lord every night. And, I just try to show these kids now that I'm coaching that, hey, man, if you put the work in, good things will happen. You'll get the rewards that you want. And this group of kids, I think they believe me. Mm-hmm.
So here's a little wild card, Coach. Your son, Erick Green Sr., inducted into the Millbrook Hall of Fame and Virginia Tech Hokies Hall of Fame as his father. Just what are your thoughts on those 2 big accomplishments, recognitions for all the hard work that he has put in both here in this building and down at Virginia Tech?
Me and him joke about it because I'm in my high school's Hall of Fame up in Kaiser, West Virginia. I'm in my college Hall of Fame at Howard University. And, he's one up on me right now because he's in Millbrook's Hall of Fame and I'm not. So he jokes with me about that, but I tell him one day it's coming, Eric. I'm gonna be in Millbrook's Hall of Fame. So that's something that me, him, Courtney is coming along. She's in the Hall of Fame here, and she'll probably go in the Hall of Fame at the University of Delaware. So it's, like I said, man, it's nothing but blessings, and it's appreciation for the hard work that we all have put in. And, the kids, man, I am very thankful that they trusted me and their mother to push them. And, we wasn't easy on them, but we pushed them knowing that positive things was going to come out of it. And they could have easily folded and won against us, but they didn't. And they trusted us, and they got the success. So I appreciate it, But it is a great accomplishment for my son. I'm very proud of him being inducted to Virginia Tech's Hall of Fame, and he's very excited. He couldn't make it to the banquet personally. Me and him is going to get together, and when he comes back from Lebanon, and take that 3-hour drive down to Blacksburg, and we're going to go see the plaque and celebrate a little bit.
Well, the one thing I love about basketball season, always getting an opportunity to talk to the head coach of the Millbrook Pioneers on the boys' side, Erick Green Sr., when it comes to basketball, and just hypes me up getting ready for basketball season when I get the chance to talk to you. So greatly appreciate your time, sir. Wishing you all the best in this new year of basketball season, and I am positive we will catch you down the line.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. You don't understand how fortunate these kids are to have people like you come and interview them and call their games. It is so to an advantage to those guys to be able to, they feel like they feel special. They feel like, hey, they're playing in the big games, the limelight, got a great announcer, we're on TV, they're happy. And I thank you, man, for all the work that you do and all the sponsoring and just the support that you provide for our community, man. You're a great guy, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.